Here, go to the book right here. See, like we wanted to capture like
when the world was black.
Yeah, the whole history of the world before, you know, Caucasian history, before European history. I got the hardcover here. It's way big. It's like 2 volumes.
Oh, this is 2 volumes.
Yeah, that's one of the volumes. It's 2 of them. And so one of them goes to 200,000 years ago, and then the volume 2 starts 20,000 years ago. So 200,000 years going back, that's before we even was doing farming or any of that stuff. Like, all of them is eras of us living off the land. And if you look at our history, which is called mythology, we described ourselves having amazing powers back then and being able to just manifest shit. Manifest it, wipe it out, manifest it, wipe it out. So we don't even know what amazing things we was doing. We just got minimal records. We got this stone circle here. We got this massive stone building that a motherfucker shouldn't have been able to make. There's no way. You can't even make it now. You can't make a stone that melt into the other stone and blend together with no paper can go in between nowadays. Homie, you best bricklayers nowadays can't do it. Best stonemasons nowadays can't do it. We the original masons. That's why they was free and accepted masons. Because they had to learn from us and then they killed us. That's the story here in my biff. A whole nother story. You know? So we the preservers of the original knowledge. So we had a knowledge of how civilization was born and how life came to be and how history came to be, and we know how all this happened. And now you know that when after they got done beating the shit out of us and enslaving us and having us in poverty and our city was in shambles, they went wherever there was a library and they burned the books. Because then the next generation would grow up without no way to know who they originally was. See, we don't know our power. That's why we could barely believe in it even now. Even when we manifest and even when we make things happen, we have a hard time saying that that's what we really did. So what happened is our low self-esteem keep on beating us back down. We keep on almost rising up to God and your crown chakra almost crack. And then something that happened to where you're like, nah, I ain't shit. Motherfucker be comfortable. Their comfort zone is saying I ain't shit. You know? But like literally, let's be literal, let's use our alphabet. You know, we got English C lesson, you know, which got every form of punctuation and grammar in it, right, for us to be able to be educated on how to, you know, use this language properly. When you say I ain't shit, you're telling the truth. Because you really not. You not shit. You in the shit. You got shit going on all around you. And you might be going through some shit. And you might be with the shits. But you not the shit. You know what I mean? Like you the pure, true God in the middle of all this shit. That's why Allah, I love going back to Allah. You know, guys ain't really into that nowadays. They be like, you keep quoting Allah, you wasn't there. I'd be like, well then you should do it more. You feel me? Like, somebody need to do it. God damn it, man, we got whole Bibles, all these holy books based off of what amazing men said. We got a Quran based off of conversation between Prophet Muhammad and Jibril. You know, who we know as Jabbar Allah. You know, that was one of us. He tell you all the time, we did this, we did that, y'all fucking up. And then even Allah tell the Arabs in the Quran, like the Arabs be mad, but he like, yo, y'all ain't doing right. When the Arabs do right, that's when they get to judge the rest of the world. You can't, y'all gotta first figure out how to live Islam. Cause it ain't what y'all doing. The shit that y'all doing, Prophet Muhammad already was mad. You know they was mad in the comments too about that one time I said that in the video.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, well they wasn't mad. They had to bear witness, but they was like, that's not exactly what he meant and da-da-da. I said, listen, man.
Yeah, there's some people, you can't chase these storms and whatnot.
Well, no, I like it because we understand that religious people got their sentiments, man. You got Muslims very diehard about the fact that Prophet Muhammad did right by them. And that's not what we saying. We actually saying the Prophet Muhammad would be upset with y'all, peace be upon him. You see what I'm saying? Like that was, like we got stories about Jibril and Qadir that Muslims know about. So they know about the gods. Every Muslim know about Qidr. Al-Qidr, the green one. If you don't know about Al-Qidr, then you don't know the stories of Islam. But if you know about the Prophet Hud or Ad, you know what I mean, and the civilizations before Arabia, that's all in the Quran. And so Prophet Muhammad was steeped in these teachings by Jibril. Jibril was presented by every account as being flesh and blood, not no spirit. So we have records in Islam of the gods. And so when the Muslims is worried about what we teaching, No. Before you worry about whether or not we got the right interpretation of y'all book, before we even say we y'all. We don't even say we y'all. We just telling you this is how we see y'all tradition. Now, before you worry about policing my understanding, you supposed to be that. And your community don't like what you doing with that. I want you to survey your women and children and see what they think of your Islam. They gonna call that shit Islam.
If Mecca did this.